story of my 5-year-old who can't talk and he's not walking very well, and people look at us when we walk on the road. Now, in the case of Asha, after I said Asha did a total of 7 surgeries. The first surgery was supposed to be the first and last surgery, but complication made him did almost 7 surgeries. After the first surgery, it was successful. We were happy. We were going home before we noticed some complications. So Asha's case was not supposed to be this. After the complication, when the complication was corrected, he already did about 4 surgery or 4 to 5 surgery before the complication was corrected, because initially the doctors do not even know where the complications were happening from. They have to take him to the theater to open up himself. You know, when they go to the theater unaware of what they are going to do, but they just have to do something to save the child's life. At some point, it's a very big hospital. The owner of the hospital is an international hospital, have to come to know who is this Asha. Till today, in that hospital they know Asha, because Asha's story is a very real story. Not every child survived what Asha survived. Now, after the first surgery, when the complication happened, they went into the theater not having any idea of what they were going to do inside the theater, but they just planned to go into the theater, because in that hospital, before they do anything to your child, they have to explain to you. Open up Asha, start looking for something that is wrong. That is the plan, since CANT could not dictate what was wrong with him, and the child's life needs to be saved. That's why today I call him my strong. Though should I quit pretending like I'm fine? Even when some of those things he does now annoys me, when I remember what he passed through, I just told myself, you have to be gentle with him. Now, when they were able to open up and bring out the colostomy, and at the end of the day they found out what was wrong with him, we went home. Asha started living a normal life. Asha started talking at the age of 9. I will not lie to you. Before he went to the hospital for the last surgery that brought the most or the biggest complication, he was about walking. He was making a step at 9 months. My baby, the second child, made his first step at 1 year plus 1 month. That's when he said. But at that 9 months, Asha was already standing up. This boy is so smart, so fast. If you say mama, he will say mama. At 7-8 months, he can say, there are some things. What was that we used to tell him? He will imitate you exactly what you see. He will imitate that thing. So he was about talking. If we had known, sometimes had I known come at last, because if actually we knew this stuff was going to happen, we would have allowed him to make his first statement, to talk, to walk very well before going for that surgery. Because if he was doing those things very well before the surgery, it wouldn't have affected him that much. Yes, he was just learning how to do them again, because he has already done them before. But he couldn't talk right now because he didn't talk before the surgery. Now, in Asha's case, Asha is going to be 5 in May, and I just felt like talking about it is long overdue. I've heard this thing for too long, and I think I'm ready to now share his testimony. This is even the list of what I could share. There are so many picture evidence. When I'm ready, I'm going to bombard it there. People will be like, is this real? Yeah, it's real. So that was what happened. He was already fine, acting like a normal child. He was not born with a brain issue. He developed it during his stay in the coma.